New tonight, the state of Ohio and towns in the path of totality are still working to put together numbers on just how many people came to the Buckeye State to view that total solar eclipse. In the meantime, the economic boost is being especially felt in Indian Lake, which was a popular spot in that path of totality.
That's what we find. 10 TV's Carla Rogner. She learned how the eclipse brought some much needed hope to that community. Carla.
Yeah, that's right. Weeks ago when the tornado hit here, the eclipse was likely the last thing on people's minds. But before that, they had been planning for it for months. That's why one local business owner wanted to be able to reopen her store in time for Monday's eclipse. In the midst of the destruction left behind by an EF3 tornado, there is some routine returning to Lakeview.
We didn't know if we were going to be able to open. Fortunately, we were blessed with a yes, and all things went not according to plan, but they all worked out.
For Brenda Moots and many of her neighbors, lately not much at all has been going according to plan.
People were certainly planning and preparing. The disaster hit and you switch gears really quickly.
The owner of the depot and Indian Lake Outfitters had the glasses and other merchandise ordered for months, ready to sell to thousands of locals and tourists for the total solar eclipse. But you can't plan for a natural disaster. The March tornado tearing apart the main streets of Lakeview. Her store was not immune.
You're like, oh, it looks normal in here. Well, it does until you start looking around, and then things are, wiggly and wobbly.
That's why reopening last Thursday, just in time for the big event, was special.
How do I describe 7 4th of July holiday weekends in one day? It has been an overwhelmingly blessed experience.
After a busy and successful last few days, it may look like everything at the store is back on track, but there is still a lot to do.
We're going to get a new roof. We have a heating and cooling system that needs replaced. We have a ton of brick damage. We have water coming in the back like most people.
For now, Moots is grateful to have her store back open and provide some much-needed normalcy to Indian Lake.
We need to see hope and love, and people need some kind of normalcy, whatever that is to each of us.
And the DNR says that about 8,000 people were at Indian Lake State Park to watch the eclipse. It's a good sign for this town that depends on summer tourism. The store owner here says she's looking forward to welcoming people back to Indian Lake for Memorial Day as this town continues to rebuild. Live in Lakeview, Carla Rogner, 10 TV News.